actually the first day of sun after 2 weeks of total rain, so I'm gonna take advantage of that and go to the garden center and get some potatoes, get the onions, and get some soil as well. I hear you asking in the back, Marina, how is it going with the wood? Thank you for asking. I still have enough wood to last me the last, few weeks of cold weather, and I will say I only heat up the kitchen. So if I wanted to heat up the whole house, I would need like 4 times as much as wood as I got. And also this wood, I don't know if I mentioned in the video where I was cutting it, but I got this wood in the forest for free. It was wood that the maintenance workers for the power lines cut like years ago. Nobody reclaimed it. I went to get it. So it was old wood, and it required about twice as much as normal wood to heat up properly the kitchen, but it did that. It kept me warm the whole winter for free, which I did like. I wonder how many more times I can shot the same places and make it interesting. I've got some thyme and some a kind of juniper that crawls, so it's gonna be really nice next to the stone wall. Then I've got 2 varieties of onions, some early and some late onions. I don't remember which one is which. And I don't quite know whether I should attempt and plant them directly in the garden or if I should just put them in the raised beds, because the raised beds have like looser soil and no stones, whilst the garden is like super stony and super compact. So perhaps I'll need to put them in the raised bed. Then I've got 6 kilos of potatoes, because I still have a few smaller ones from last year, but I don't know if you remember, but they were ill with some kind of virus or like mold. I just got the white yellow paste kind, because the last year they did very well. And then I got my cherry tree because the deers ate the last one, so I'm gonna plant it again. But I'm gonna do that tomorrow because it's starting to get a bit dark, so see you tomorrow. Just throw it.
We look to the mountains. We don't care if it's only a dream. Nothing is really what it seems anyway. Now little by little, in the twilight's gentle flow, in the dance of fading light we grow.
So good to see the sun. I made this cage for the tree to protect it from the deers, and I need to do the same for all the other fruit trees really, because I had added some plastic covers. Can you see it? There, that's the fig. But then one of you said that this way the bark doesn't get any light and it might weaken it. So I don't know if this is enough, and I don't know if I have enough time today, because I need to go to the Pottery Studio this afternoon, and I need to get there by bike. It's gonna take me a while.
While the boats are leaking, soon the walls will be giving in.
It was much quicker than I thought. I've been able to add the fence guard onto all the fruit trees, and I hope it's gonna work. I hope the deers are not gonna feast on any tree bark. The willow doesn't have it. Do deers eat willow bark? Hopefully not.
Just let the wind and the fire, wind and the fire.
In the last few weeks, I'm not quite sure why, but I fell deep into the Instagram rabbit hole, and I found myself spending so long, like hours, without even realizing. And mind, I watch crafty content or like gardening content, so it's useful information. It's not like mind-numbing content, but still, like I would be left feeling overwhelmed, overstimulated, and not knowing what I should be doing. So what I'm doing now is that I allow myself to watch like a few videos of dogs or like a specific topic that I want to know something about, and then I've put a timer, so after 10 minutes it reminds me like, hello, it's been 10 minutes, you've been scrolling. And what I do is that I close that app and I open the Rosetta Stone app instead. And if you've been watching me for a while, then you'll know that I'm a huge fan of Rosetta Stone. I've used it for longer than 3 years now. Even doing just a 5-minute lesson allows me to feel like I'm working towards the goal, makes me feel good about myself, and makes me feel like I'm using the phone for something that's actually useful. The app allows you to learn languages by using a similar method to how you learned your mother tongue, and it taps into your natural brain's ability to learn languages by connecting images to words and sounds. You will also get feedback on your pronunciation, which I think is super useful. Θέλουμε να πάμε στο ταχυδρομείο. Over the years, I finished the Portuguese course, and last year when I was in Greece, I started the Greek course, and really helped me connecting with locals and understanding a little bit of the written language. And when I came back, I kind of got sidetracked by wanting to learn German and Irish Gaelic, and so I didn't continue the Greek. But then a few weeks ago I was listening to a Spotify playlist and a Greek song came up, and I was like, oh, that's really cool, I really want to go back to learn a bit more. And so I opened the app, and I thought honestly that I would have forgotten everything because it had been a year, and I was really surprised that I still remembered lots of things, like papucia means shoes, or to avtoquinto prasino means the green car, or like gineka means woman. Just a lot of things that I didn't think I remembered were still in my brain, which is proof that their method really works. Rosetta Stone offers a lifetime subscription. This means that you can learn 25 languages at your own pace throughout your whole life. If for any reason you're not happy with the app, then Rosetta Stone offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. So go ahead and click on the link in the description bar to get 50% off on all subscriptions, and let me know how you find it.
What's the angle? I'm not playing that game. It's the same business with a different name. Who's the target? Sorry, I'm not in the market. If I quit buying, you can't sell me anything. No thanks, I'll pass. I don't want any of that. I'll just take my chances. No thanks, no.
It takes me about an hour and a half to go to the Pottery Studio, and so you're probably thinking, why did you not take the van instead? And the thing is, I don't have my license at the moment, which isn't great. And no, I didn't drink and drive, I didn't do anything wrong, I'm just dealing with Italian bureaucracy. Basically I have to convert my license into an Italian one, which originally it was, and I thought it would be a simple thing because I had done it already in the UK. But of course everything in Italy is complicated, so yeah, I'm probably gonna be another month without it. That's okay, because we got spring, got beautiful cycling paths, and a nice bike. I had a lovely time at the Pottery Studio, and I was able to make a cylinder, my first cylinder. I was really proud, and I colored the things that I had made I think it was 2 years ago, so I need to go back and collect those. But my tea box broke. It was really sad, but honestly I was kind of expecting it because I didn't think I dried it that well, so I might have to do it a third time. Anyway, I better get going. I need to go to town to give some of my jewelry to like a local shop that sells them, and then I'll need to head back home. So I went into town to deliver my jewelry to this like super cute shop. It's like a second-hand shop, but it also has creations from small businesses, especially locally. And so I ended up chatting a while with the lady there because she's really nice. And then I was like, well, I'm in town, so I should probably go and get some groceries because who knows the next time I'm gonna be in town. And so I went and got some groceries, and by the time I went out, it was dark. I didn't realize what was the late. And so to come back, I did mostly minor roads that have no road lights. So it was a bit scary, not gonna lie. The bike does have a light, but it's not great. So I was really glad to be back, and now I think I deserve a good dinner, and then I'm gonna go to bed with a good book. There's so many over there and over here that seem to be ready to blossom, so I think in the next few days I'm gonna have a treat. I got gifted those 5 raspberry plants that I'm gonna plant just at the edge of the garden here. I will be adding a fence eventually, but those will be outside. I really just hope that it's going to be the right place for them, because I really struggle deciding where to put permanent plants because everything is still like in the works and I don't quite know how the property is going to look. Like I don't have a set idea. I'm kind of like, oh, let's go this way, and then oh, I changed my mind, let's go this way. So it's really hard to decide where to put the plants. In fact, most of my plants are still in vases, but hopefully slowly I will get a clear picture and I won't have to move those. Planting the onions. I think that those are the early ones and those are the later ones, but it could be the exact opposite. But you might have noticed that in this video I was dogless, which is really sad. I'm really happy for Argo because he found a home about 2 weeks ago, a really nice home. But yeah, I'm one of those people that enjoys their own company, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten a house in the middle of nowhere. But I will say, without a dog, it's just not as fun. And I realized the same thing for traveling. This year I went for, last year actually, I went for a road trip in Greece, but I was dogless, and I realized that I don't want to travel if I'm without a dog. Honestly, there's no point. So hopefully I'll be able to remedy on that very soon. Oop. Oh, it's windy out here. When the nicer days come out after a long winter, I feel like I get in such a frenzy and I want to get so much stuff done, and I've got lists on lists on lists on what I want to do, because we spend most of the winter inside. It's really cold, it's really dark, so then when the sun is out, it's like, out, do everything you want to do now. So this is what the last few days have been feeling, but at the end of the day I feel so knackered because of course I spent the whole winter not doing much, so my body is like still waking up. And also when spring arrives is the time of the year when I feel just so lucky to be here, so lucky to have this place, to be able to have like a property to work on, to be able to have it on my own. I just feel very lucky, and I don't want to waste the time, but at the same time I want to enjoy the process. I don't want to burn myself out doing so many things, because as well, when I have many projects going on, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, and it's easy not to do anything well because you're thinking of something else. So I really want to take my time and accept that I'm not one of those people that just powers through for 2 years and then finishes a project. I'm probably one of those people that is going to still be working on this when I'm 50, if I'm still here. But yeah, I just want to enjoy this weather and not have to like run from project to project and have time to just look at flowers and read books. Do you feel this way as well when spring comes? I think it's natural, especially if you're a gardener. Anyway, I'm gonna end the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed this chatty randomy vlog, and don't forget to check out the Rosetta Stone app. Again, my link will be in the description bar. Let me know if you used it already, because they've been partner with me for a while now, which I'm really grateful. And I shall see you very soon. Have a lovely day.